Hi everybody, Ann McGill here on the alert desk here at Live 5 News. We want to bring to you a video that was just released to us by North Charleston Mayor Keith Summey, and this is in regard to the death of Jamal Sutherland. He was a patient, a mental patient who was arrested by North Charleston police in January, taken to the Charleston County Jail, and that is where he died, at the Charleston County Jail. He was originally arrested on January 4th, and that's where the city of North Charleston, the North Charleston Police Department, was involved in that part of the incident. Mayor Keith Summey again released a video just a short time ago to the media, so we want to share that video with you in full, where the mayor explains the involvement of the North Charleston Police Department with Jamal Sutherland's arrest. So here you go in full. Take a listen.
It is with great sadness that I speak to you about the death of Jamal Sutherland. Like many of you, I have seen the recent news coverage and believe it is in the community's best interest to understand what happened. While the city's involvement ended the day prior to Jamal's passing, I can at least shed light on the city of North Charleston's interactions. Jamal died at the Charleston County Jail on January the 5th, 2021, a day after North Charleston released him into the custody of the Sheriff's Department. I know that Sheriff Graziano is reviewing her staff's involvement. North Charleston's review is obviously centered on the actions of the North Charleston police officers. Our police department's encounter with Jamal ended the previous day when we turned him over safe to the jail staff. Nonetheless, I want the people of North Charleston to see how our officers treated Jamal and understand why he was taken into custody. Charleston County 911 dispatched officers from our department to Palmetto Behavioral Health on the evening of January 4th. Officers were told that a large-scale fight had erupted among patients and that staff urgently needed help from law enforcement. I want you to hear this for yourself so you can understand why North Charleston Police Department responded. Here are the first moments of the call made to dispatch.
Hi, it's 2777 Bicycle Drive, North Charleston, 29405.
Tell me exactly what happened.
We have committed patients in the psychiatric hospital. One has assaulted several patients, and they're asking to press charges, and now he's trying to assault more people.
In a later clip, you hear Palmetto staff report that people are in danger, and hear the situation inside Palmetto start to deteriorate.
Are you and anyone else in danger right now?
Several people are in danger right now.
Yes, ma'am. What's going on now, Alyssa?
Another patient has come to this unit and is trying to fight other patients. We need stat. We need help.
Yes, ma'am. So it's two patients that's fighting right now?
Several patients are fighting right now.
Yes, ma'am. We do have a responder en route, okay?
Shortly thereafter, the scene becomes even more chaotic.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so we've separated the two primary patients, but I don't know how long it will last. He's very big.
Okay.
We have about 8 staff trying to hold him back. Whoa! Okay, so he's assaulted a staff member now. He needs to go. Oh, he's assaulting another staff member. Get in! Help Philip! Help Philip! Please help Philip! We need, oh my God, please, we need help. He just beat the out of Philip. Hey, we need help over here if anybody can spare it. And don't worry about it. See that. Philip, come back. Philip just got the kicked out of him.
That's one of the staff members?
Yeah, go outside and sit down right there. Philip, if you see the police, just wave them. They're taking 2 patients. They're taking at least both of these patients to jail.
Yes, ma'am. How many people have been injured? Do you need 5
or 6, 7, 8, probably 10. We probably need EMS.
Given the mass fight that had just occurred inside Palmetto, leaving Jamal at Palmetto or taking him to some other unsecured facility was not a safe option for patients or staff. North Charleston Police had a responsibility to deliver Jamal safely from Palmetto to the jail. That is exactly what they did. Prior to transporting Jamal to jail, our officers took the time to ask all the questions that you would want them to ask. They talked to Palmetto's behavioral staff to understand exactly what had happened.
That Jamal guy tried to come across the unit, so we had a code with him. We got him kind of like calmed down, and then lo and behold, he started punching people on the other unit. Yeah, he got one guy twice real good in the face. We tried to break him up. We got him kind of over to the corner, and another patient was trying to take up with one of the patients that got hit, so he popped him in the face twice.
They also specifically asked about whether the victims wanted to have Jamal arrested or prosecuted. Of key importance here, recognizing that Jamal had mental issues and was in custody of Palmetto Behavioral Health, our officers specifically asked both Palmetto and Charleston County EMS if it was appropriate for Jamal to be taken to the jail. This is what North Charleston Police Department was told by Palmetto.
So Jamal came across the counter and like threw the fax machine, all that kind of stuff. And we finally got him kind of contained. And then one of our staff members tried to get Jamal kind of like hold him, and he went at him and attacked him. So it was like freaking chaos. It was one thing happened, and then something else happened, and then something else happened.
So the people who got punched, are they staff members?
Two of them are patients. One hit two patients. Jamal assaulted a staff member.
Okay, staff want to press charges?
And we got to see the patients want to go. The two patients, and they're pretty adamant about wanting to press charges. So I can get their addresses for you if that's what you need.
We need all their information, and we need to know. We need to talk to them. We need to make sure they want to press charges.
And by Charleston County EMS.
Yeah, because he just told me to get F out of his face. He doesn't want to talk to me. Please don't hit that. Yeah. Are those court committals or anything, or?
He's committed. I imagine that Jamal is committed as well.
Okay.
So I think, yeah.
So how does that work, Chief? So if they're on papers, how does that work to go to the jail?
They can go to the jail. They just have to stay in custody of somebody, and that's where the issue lies. Is they have the ultimate say because they've been put into their care in terms of for medical treatment.
Yeah.
So if they wanted them transported someplace, they have to make sure it's set up with whatever facility that they're going to accept them if they went to the hospital. But as long as they're in police custody one way or another, then they're covered because they're a committal of the court, so they're still in somebody's custody.
Okay.
We just can't let them walk out or let them go whatever hospital they want to go to.
As you hear, Palmetto and Charleston County EMS indicated that jail was an appropriate destination. Our officers transported him there. It is worth noting that Charleston County Jail has dedicated medical facilities on site for inmates. In fact, you will see in the next clip that a jail nurse was already in the intake area at the time our officers brought Jamal in.
Let go!
Relax.
Let go of me!
All right, well,
Now!
all right.
I need my vaccine!
All right.
Let go of me!
Told you.
I'm nobody's token but God, but the Illuminati is after me, because I'm talented, something you not.
Yes,
That's why you working here.
Staying against the law. Thank you.
It's a real serious matter. The elite been watching me. They probably flying over this
You
jail
gotta
right
stay.
now.
You gotta stay by the law, man. Please.
Have fun.
Thank you.
You'll see that when our officers last had Jamal in sight, he was healthy and being accompanied by a nurse as he went into the jail. It brings me sorrow to know that Jamal passed away the following day on January the 5th. But I am relieved that video and audio exist to let us see the respect and patience that North Charleston police officers displayed that night. While Jamal's family continues to grieve his passing, I hope our recordings of the interaction gives the family and the community confidence in the way we conducted ourselves.
Okay, if you're just joining us, we were just showing you a video that is from North Charleston Mayor Keith Summey concerning the death of a mental patient named Jamal Sutherland. Now, Jamal was arrested on January 4th by North Charleston police officers. He was taken from Palmetto Behavioral Health in North Charleston. A staff member there called 911 requesting the assistance of police because they said one of the patients was fighting with staff members and I believe other patients, so they were needing some assistance. Police removed Jamal Sutherland from Palmetto Behavioral Health on that night. That's some of what we saw in the video there with the mayor. And then on January 5th, when Jamal was being removed from his cell for a bond hearing, looking at information that we got from Solicitor Scarlett Wilson just yesterday, she says that during Sutherland's forced removal from the cell, he became unresponsive and he died. A pathologist, Dr. Upshaw Downs, examined Sutherland and he has ruled his death as undetermined, but did say that Sutherland died from something known as excited state with pharmacotherapeutic effect during subdual process. We want to use the words that they use concerning the death of Jamal Sutherland. Now, many people are calling for the release of the video of Mr. Sutherland's removal from the Charleston County jail that night. That video has not been released yet, and Solicitor Wilson also wanted to bring up the point about that. In a statement that she released to us, she says that a big part of the reason that that video has not yet been released is it is at the request of Jamal Sutherland's family members that video not be released. Part of her statement reads, "Presently, the family is not ready for the public to see the recordings of the death of their loved one, and I am honoring their wishes. I support releasing the video to the public when the time is appropriate." So again, we are continuing to follow this story for you here. I believe yesterday we told you that the officers who were involved with Jamal's removal from the jail cell that night, Mr. Sutherland's removal from the jail cell that night, they are now on administrative duty while the investigation into his death continues. So Live 5 will continue to be in touch with the solicitor's office, SLED, all of the agencies that are in charge of this investigation. We will bring you the latest information as it is released to us. And if the video of Mr. Sutherland, the night that he died, his removal from his jail cell where he died thereafter, if that is released, we will take a look and make a determination as to whether that is something that we will also share with the public as well. So this is an update concerning the death of Jamal Sutherland on January 5th at the Charleston County Detention Center. Mayor Keith Summey wanted to show the involvement of his officers in handling Jamal Sutherland on the night before when he was arrested on January 5th. I'm Ann McGill. You want to be sure to look for any updates here on breaking news and other information right here in the Low Country, right here on the Live 5 Alert Desk. Be sure to look for updates as well coming up in just a little bit. 4 o'clock newscast with Bill Sharp. I'll be joining Bill at 5 o'clock and we'll have any updates for you then. This is Ann McGill on the Live 5 Alert Desk. Have a great day, everybody.